And then that'll be it. And so far, it's quiet, and I think they're here. I think it's nice though.
Hello, sir. Can I help you?
What's that?
Can I help you?
Just looking around. Just
Can I ask why you're filming our facility?
looks pretty cool actually because of the wash and everything.
Uh-huh.
Kind of curious of how this whole thing began. You know.
Okay. You want to come up here and chat with me a little bit? Do you mind?
Am I detained or?
I just need to talk to you because you've been filming our officers in and out, so that's why.
And I can't do that?
With that. Huh?
And I can't do that? I mean, I wasn't in a public area, so.
Okay. What's your name?
I don't want to give you my name unless I'm being thrown up arrest, so. Am I under arrest or is it?
You're not under arrest. What's your name? Why are you filming our facility?
I just told you, I like the history around this place right here.
Okay. Well, while you're talking to me, you got a baton here. I'm just going to hang on to it.
Why are you touching me?
While I'm talking to you, okay?
Why are you touching me?
It's for my safety while I'm chatting with you.
Well, I'm here. I'm not going to do any harm with you guys.
Okay.
So, what's your badge number?
It's 51079. What was your name?
What was your name?
It's Sergeant Buchanan.
Badge number?
I already gave it to you.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm having a hard time hearing.
What's your name and badge number?
Sure. My name's Officer Apodaca. My badge number is 100040.
All right. I just want to know why she touched me.
I just walked out here. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just over here doing a story.
Okay.
Trying to, in a public area, try to record everything around here. I mean, I saw this wash right here. It's pretty cool. I don't want to know what this whole thing started. Like the wash is being here or the police station was here first. That's all I was trying to figure out, to look around your public areas.
Okay.
So you touching me, I want to know why. Because you think I'm a threat? Because I'm really the story, or?
You've got a baton on your hip, sir.
Yeah, it's for protection, not from you guys.
Make sure that I'm safe and that you're safe. We don't have any
trust me,
issues.
that's why I'm right here, away from you.
At first, everything feels quiet, almost peaceful, as the camera captures a facility from a public space. Calm and undisturbed. An officer approaches, polite but cautious, asking simple questions about the filming and the reason behind it. The explanation is straightforward. Curiosity, history, and the visual appeal of the place. As the conversation continues, the mood subtly shifts. Questions turn more direct. Authority is implied. A request for a name follows, along with clarification about detention and arrest. The narrator remains calm, steady, and respectful, asserting rights without confrontation. There is no resistance, no raised voices, just a quiet test of boundaries. In the end, the tension eases. No laws were broken, no arrest was made, and the moment becomes a reminder that knowledge, composure, and patience can turn a potentially tense encounter into nothing more than a passing moment on camera.
You know what the hell counter is from the west?
Can you explain to me why you're filming over here?
They're from the west. It's a white house.
Because I like to film in public areas, so public area, right?
Okay. Well, I'm going to detain you right now.
Yep.
So we investigate, okay?
Really?
I don't know what's going on.
In a public area, I'm being detained.
Okay,
My backpack
we're gonna figure that out. I don't want your camera to get broken. I'm just going to hold on to it. I'm recording this incident as well.
There's breakable stuff in there, you know that, right? I have more cameras in the backpack.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. In a public area.
You're not under arrest, but right now I'm detaining you until we figure out what's going on. Okay, I'm going to hang on to this while I'm talking to you.
All right, do not consider searches and seizures.
All right, he's going to hang on to your backpack. We're going to walk up here.
I'm not considering your searches and seizures.
Okay, I'm not searching you. I'm going to pat you down for any further weapons. Do you have any more weapons on you? Okay.
The moment shifts when physical contact enters the scene. A baton is taken. Casual explained as a safety measure, but the question lingers. Why touch someone who isn't threatening anyone? The narrator stays composed, clearly confused but controlled, reminding everyone that this is a public space and nothing more than a story in progress. Names and badge numbers are requested, slowly given, one after another, grounding the encounter in accountability. There's no anger here, only clarity. The purpose remains unchanged, documenting what's visible, understanding the history of the place, wondering what came first, the wash or the station. What could have escalated instead settles into explanation. It becomes a quiet example of how transparency, calm voices, and knowing your rights can de-escalate even the most uncomfortable moments.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know, check, make sure.
Can you point it this way, please?
Yeah, you got it. Mine's pointing this way too. You a First Amendment auditor or something?
What the area? That's all
I
he's
hear
doing.
you. I hear you. I'm a Vikings fan too. I know it doesn't mean much to you right now, but
It's the first time I've ever been in town. So what's the issue then?
Well, you're on our facility. You're videotaping police operations. So,
I wasn't. I was in a public area.
I was told you were over here standing on our property filming
So this sidewalk over
operations
there?
over here. Yeah.
I know the sign is right there, but I didn't go past the sign.
Okay.
So
we're gonna review our cameras, and if we got some wrong information and that indeed is the case, and as I understand it, you might be out of handcuffs here in a second. But it sounds like a crime was reported to us that you were trespassing on.
I wasn't trespassing.
Okay, well that's what was reported to us, right?
I didn't go past the
So
sign.
we got to investigate it if it's reported to us, right? We can't take anybody's side in anything like that. So that's why you're here today.
Okay,
That's
I know you guys got cameras everywhere, so check
Yeah,
those.
I'm going to be checking them. I don't know how to work the system, but I'm going to find somebody who does. We're going to be working on that. Okay.
What's your name, sir?
I'm making it in my name.
Okay.
I did nothing wrong.
Okay.
Nothing wrong.
So I hear you, man. If you're just out here filming. It's obviously a public area.
So
and you're right.
down the track.
So the track is public as well, but
Yeah.
what it sounds like was reported to my sergeant is that you were on our private drive passing no trespassing signs.
While you're detained, I'm gonna go verify that information. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. So you need to stand by.
And back there, I was lifting that up so I could look over the wall.
Sorry, say it again.
I lift that up so I could look over the wall. That's about it.
Look over this wall, or
This wall over here,
okay,
where the track is.
okay. I hear you, man. Like you're able to do your person of honor thing, man. I don't have to talk to many people out here that have done that at the station, and we've had no problems. Sounds like what was reported to us is it was a crime. If there was no crime actually committed, and it was a misunderstanding or miscommunication on our part, then we're going to apologize and take you out of handcuffs in just a moment. Okay.
First time being in handcuffs, actually.
Sorry, what's that?
This is my first time being in handcuffs, actually.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's just for another minute.
I've been the one on downtown, the major one.
The main station, yeah, 270 South Stone.
Yeah, they don't do shit like this.
I hear you, man, and it sounds like we wouldn't be putting you in handcuffs if we didn't have the report that you were trespassing on the private drive. This isn't anything that we're saying you did, but we, for whatever reason, have had people try and sneak in that drive. We had somebody a couple months ago. We don't know how they got in our secure lot, but they were in our secure lot, like walking around and scoping out our cars and stuff like that. But they weren't on the cameras. They had either jumped over the back wall or snuck in through one of the gates, but they had been there. We reviewed cameras for hours. He had been back there for like 3 hours, like hiding in their cars and stuff like that. So we've had security issues here, which is obviously concerning. I'm not saying you did any of that, but you can understand like how that kind of puts us in that frame of mind when we get, hey, there's some dude walking in a private drive back here. Hey, now he's out front. And my sergeant came out to talk to you for that reason.
What's that private property line at? I know there's a track, and there's like a little bit of dirt right there on the side. Is that your property too?
Next to the track?
Yeah, next to the track's a little like
I just talked.
The tension continues to ease as the focus shifts from suspicion to clarification. The officer explains that most encounters like this never become an issue, and the goal is simply prevent damage or misunderstandings. Even small details matter now. Where equipment is placed, whether something might fall, how close someone stood to a sign. They walk to the area together, pointing out corners, gates, dirt patches, and property lines. The distinction becomes clear. The track may be public, but the private drive behind the sign is not. Communication improves. Voice is calm. What felt aggressive before is reframed as concern and caution. The core question surfaces at last. Was there a crime? Trespassing, according to the report. But even that remains conditional. Cameras will decide. If the footage shows a mistake or misunderstanding, this ends.
People out there, I don't really push it. But if they're out like on the private drive walking, I've stopped people trying to come in our gates many times.
that right here. Talk about this corner.
You want me to pick that up so it doesn't get damaged? Yeah, you got it. Is there a way for me to set this up so I don't have to?
Yeah, you have a 3 legs right here?
Oh, these are 3 legs?
Yeah, 3 legs. Pull it out.
Oh, that's pretty sweet, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't have the 3 rocks in my back. So
Well, it's not going to fall over like that, right?
No.
It's fine?
that's fine.
Okay. I don't want to damage anything. Do you think that's okay?
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this all went on. It's a little bit of dirt right there on this track right here. See where you guys? Sorry.
Which area are we talking about?
Well, I can't remember the point. This area right here.
On the backside there?
Yeah, where the gate is, but that.
So it's technically all
Like a track.
property of the facility of the city of Tucson.
The track is?
But as far as not necessarily the track, but I'm talking about specifically like this private drive and
This
like
right
once
here,
you go
I was behind the sign.
Sorry, what's that?
I was behind the sign, but inside right here.
But behind the sign this way or behind the sign that?
That way.
Behind the sign on the
Yeah.
All right, it sounds like once we clarify that, we'll take that comes in just a moment. I'm fine with you walking around the whole station, filming everything. It sounds like we had a report that you were on the private drive.
Obviously, she was aggressive.
Sorry, what's that?
She was a little aggressive.
Okay. Like I said, man, I had just walked up, so I don't really know what happened before I got there, right? I just heard sound radio getting down with somebody on the front gangplank or bridge or whatever, and I just came out here to make sure she was okay. I didn't know what was going on. So whatever she got before I was involved, she got
With my
before.
stuff, you can't do that. Unless it's probable cause.
What's that?
Unless you grab my stuff, you can't do that.
Well, you can be detained for reasonable suspicion, but it
What's the
sounds
crime, though? That's my
trespassing.
question.
That's what we had reported to us.
That's not trespass.
Well,
Have it all
if you
in
indeed
camera,
did not trespass, or even if you did, we might just warn you. If we look up on cameras, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying,
Man, I was pretty much up the curve.
for instance, we looked on cameras and saw you. Oh, you were actually past the sign.
Oh.
You were close.
Another sign.
I'm just giving you a for
right here.
instance. We're just having a conversation, right? So,
I can't even show you guys
we
about
end up talking to our witness or whoever told us about this, and they say, "Oh, he was past the thing, past the sign." We look at video cameras, see you're past the sign. We might just tell you like, "Hey, don't do that again."
With modern handcuffs, I can show you guys where I was.
Okay. I hear you. We're trying to talk to the witness to try and speed that up. We're trying to get you out of cuffs as soon as possible. So yeah.
Badge number?
Huh?
Your badge number?
41820. It's Officer Dial, like the soap.
So he was just doing a First Amendment audits, walking around filming. What, at least as I understand it, reported to Sarge is that he was on the private drive back here.
Oh, behind the sign.
So, yeah, I told him if he indeed was behind the sign, we're going to take kind of
Sounds good.
just so you know where we're at.
Nobody come here like this?
What's that?
Nobody comes here with camera like this?
It has happened from time to time, yeah. And we let them film. I've had people.
Obviously not.
Well, like I said, it wouldn't be a problem if we didn't have the report that you were on the private drive. Because I did explain to you earlier that we've had people trying to sneak in there, and we had that dude hang out back there for like 6 hours.
I'm gonna be with the camera and broad daylight.
Dude, you would be surprised what I've seen people do in broad daylight. We just came from a call. A guy was hit a girl in the elbow with a bat after she came at him with a knife.
Well, it was last month or so we had a dude come in here and try to hit the officer on the other side of the glass, smashing all our windows.
Yeah.
So
that's overdose. Not a camera.
Yeah, I hear you.
we don't know you, do we?
But like I said, sir, I'm sorry I didn't catch your name, but like I said,
I didn't get it.
Okay. Right. Well, that'd be why. So like I said, if everything you're telling us is true, then you're gonna be out of cuffs. But we had to report the crime, so that's why you're detained.
Alright, is this your earpiece? I'm gonna just put this in your bag. I'm not looking inside or anything. I'm just putting it in there for our safety. Okay? So, turns out that there was misinformation on my part and miscommunication. It sounds like you were on the sidewalk and you weren't on our property, so I'm gonna let you go. You're free to leave.
See this, guys? Oh, wow.
Honestly, man, you didn't really cook a good day anyway. We're close.
I know.
We don't do anything.
The tension finally begins to resolve. The officers review the reports, talk to witnesses, and check the cameras. Every step is cautious, deliberate, a balance between protocol and fairness. The footage shows what really happened. He never meant to cross into private property. What looked suspicious at first now appears as a simple misunderstanding. Modern handcuffs, careful procedures, and repeated checks, all meant to keep everyone safe. The man is doing nothing illegal, just filming in public, a First Amendment audit in action. After a few tense moments, the officers return the equipment, explain the miscommunication, and apologize. No crime, no trespassing, no lasting consequence. He's free to go. The cameras tell the truth, and the day ends with clarity, understanding, and a reminder. Procedure matters, but so does perspective.